Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node in Taurus, South Node in Taurus. Something in Taurus. My Saturn is in Taurus. I'm trying to embrace this. The gardener in me, the earthy side, structured, fixed, stubborn. I'm fixed in all four corners, so I don't think it's stubbornness. It's fixed means you finish. You're a finisher. You stick it through, and sometimes to a fault, right? All right, Taurus. Let's see. What do we have for you? Good Tarot wanted to talk to you. So the Good Tarot, we're going to use this 4-card spread. Nice and short and sweet advice. We're going to release, embrace what you need to know. It's hidden from you. What you need to know, the cards want you to know, and the possible outcome here. Okay. Your release, some kind of ending. Something is ending, something is beginning whenever there's an ending, but you have finished. Wow, that's cool. You finished something, Taurus. You fix sign you. Embrace the magician. Wow, it's time to make something new. You have all the tools. This is a very wise and fun, I think, magician. Very magical. But the magician has all the tools. The water, earth, fire, air, pentacles, cup, wand, sword. I was forgetting the fourth one. The sword represents air. You have all the tools to make the world that you want to see real. And you finish something. You have the world. So it's time to move into a new vision. That's what I get. Hidden from you and what you want to know is the Empress. Is this you? Is this someone else? Is this our planet? Very often the Empress for me represents Earth itself. The planet that is needing us to focus and change our relationship with her. And this Empress feels very young. And I feel that she is appealing to you, Taurus. And you need to become aware of this. So this could just be like, it's spring and it's time to garden. That's definitely coming up for me. You're called to your earth, nurturing self. She's calling to you. Yeah. All right. Future is 10 of Fire. This is another card of completion, of you finished this job. It's a quit your job card, I always say. So, wow, something's finished. Is it? And 10 of Fire, it doesn't have, it's like putting down a burden of something that you, like in this particular 10 of Fire, it's just sheets of music. I think of her as a musician. She's written this song now. She's burning it. She's done with it. She is done. She releases it. She's put all this passion into it. She has it perfectly orchestrated around her. And she's getting free in some way. Okay. All right, Taurus. Let's see what else. A lot of people my age have their Saturn somewhere in Taurus. It takes a couple of years for Saturn to move through. Right now it's in Aquarius. So if you're born, I'm born in 1970. So if you're born around then, check it out. Your Saturn might be in Taurus. Okay, the world. What has ended? What is beginning here? You're supposed to release this. Queen of Pentacles. Another card of the Earth Goddess. Yeah. Wait, because I really see that pentacle here is very much like that she is sheltering the planet. This card, this person knows her worth, and that could be what she's sheltering there. So this could be a knowledge that you've come to as a result of completing this task, finishing this, whatever the world, this cycle. It's a major cycle. There's Seven of Cups. There's lots of feelings, fantasies, projections. There's a lack of clarity here usually in the Seven of Cups. And a Four of Wands. Very stable, kind of the opposite vibe of a Seven of Cups. This is what you built, is what I feel. You built this Four of Wands. It could be a relationship. It's a very stable place where you get to be yourself. Yeah, there's not a 10 here, but there's the world here, and then there's you embracing the world. Yeah, well, let's keep going because it'll become clear to me. There seems to be you not seeing. That's why these cards are telling you to release this. Like, I feel like you're not ready to release what you created. You're not ready to surrender. It is hard for us fixed signs to quit our obsessions. But it looks almost like the Seven of Cups, you're focusing on that instead of seeing that you've completed this perfect Four of Wands. So now, time to make something new. Magician. What do we want to embrace here? Magician. A new emotional beginning. Ace of Cups. That is an emotional offer. It's often divine. It could just be the first tool that the magician picks up is the heart. So coming from your heart. This is the Three of Wands. Something that you have manifested, or that this magician manifests coming in. Just wait for it. And Nine of Wands. Some sense of struggle that you've suffered. You're tired. This is inhibiting you from this new beginning. That you haven't been able to let go of this ending. That you're caught up in the illusion of the Seven of Cups. There's just the one cup, right? And it's hard to know which one to pick. But in a way, even though you're exhausted, standing there with your wand, she's looking out along the way that they're on the table. She's looking out, up at these three wands. She's waiting for her manifestation to come in. And there's some need to offer resistance. She's got the wand behind her. I noticed that in this card recently. Underlying energy, I forgot to look at the bottom of the deck here, is something that you're healing from. You're healing. So this may be what you're finishing. You're done healing. I don't think so, though. I feel like that's what's keeping you from moving on. This need to heal, because you're still feeling a little bit defended. You're looking for something that you already manifested this to come in. It's coming in. The ace, there's the Ace of Cups. It is coming in. You're tired though. Okay. Maybe a little self-pity. Sometimes a person can get into feeling like a martyr, like, freaking finish the cycle, the world. I got the world card. Can't I be exhausted? Yes. And the future is the next card. Put down that burden. So let's find out. What is this Empress? This beautiful call from Earth to you. Taurus. Death is on the bottom. Major transformation. Well, the world. End. Beginning. New beginning. Healed. I don't know Taurus well, even though I'm trying to learn about my own Taurus. So, And I don't tend to watch Taurus readings because I'm not stalking a Taurus or obsessed with one lately. I have a couple of friends who have Taurus in their chart, so when Taurus comes up, I think of these friends. But who is this Empress? What is this thing that the cards want you to know? Okay, Hangman. Need for a change of perspective. Strength. Big cards here. Need to rise to your highest self. Control your violence, your animal nature, your forcefulness. I feel like you need to change your perspective on what that means. Like you've been disciplining yourself in a way that has brought you away from your Empress, your earth-centeredness, Taurus, leaving you feeling outside in this Five of Pentacles state, left out, in self-pity, in a state that you want to leave. Fives you want to leave, baby. You want to leave this five. Instead, so you need to realize that you have it in, there's a couple cards here now letting me see this. There's a Nine of Wands. You've been struggling and you're tired. You feel sorry for yourself. That's okay. That's okay. You know, it's okay to feel tired and feel that, you know, and confused and I don't want to do more. I don't want to start a new cycle. I'm healing. So what you need to know is there's going to be a new perspective. What I'm gathering from the cards is that you've chosen a way of discipline that is taking you away from who you are. You're the Empress in this reading, no doubt. You've been the Magician as well, but you are actually being told by the cards to stand strong, wait for it to come in. This Ace of Cups, which is an emotional offer, is coming. But you need to check what you've been doing in the past here in this cycle that exhausted you. You made something. You're protective of it. You're not ready to let it go. It's requiring a certain amount of discipline that's against your nature. Okay? It's a burden to you. So until you shift your perspective on what it means to be in your highest self and become the Empress that you are meant to be, this beautiful, youthful, nurturing keeper of the earth, until you do that, you're going to stay stuck in what is needing to end, even though this new thing is already coming in. So you can unburden yourself in the future. Wonderful. Let's see. Unburdening yourself in the future. Ten of Fire. You made something, baby. You're tired, no kidding. It took huge discipline for you to make it. Focus. You had to focus on yourself, your worth, your power, your ability. You're tired. Very tired. You're burdened. You're not being you because you had to do this thing. And you did it. You made this Four of Wands, a stable, everything up on the surface. You've done it. And now, it's time to let it go. Let's see. What else? That's your future. Knight of Swords. The quick moving energy. I keep getting like a feeling of being pissed off here. A little angry. Some feelings that feel negative to you. You're trying not to feel them. That's right. You're trying not to feel angry about what you just did. I feel that very clearly. It's not even strong anger. It's just it's like you've been gritting your teeth doing this Strength card. It's just, and you're loving, you're nurturing, you're an Empress. Here's your Emperor in your future. There's your Ace of Cups. Your power couple match. It doesn't have to be a man or a woman, it's just your other. Two of Swords. A decision. Wow. As you unburden yourself from this thing that you've accomplished in the future, you're going to have a decision to like stay in the negative feelings or rise to your higher self and meet this Emperor. You're the Empress. Your Emperor is in your future, and I'm not sure you're going to decide to become available for that Emperor. It's okay. There's nothing that says we have to end up in couples here. There is an Ace of Cups. It appears you manifested it. You're being asked to embrace it even though you're tired. The Emperor would be that Two of Cups if you can remember who you are, Empress. Underlying is building, collaborating, making things in the 3D with others, a Three of Pentacles. Healing. Remember, this is your underlying in the other deck, Four of Air, card of healing, card of restoring and turning to yourself after a period of rest. And here's in the other deck, the Star. Wish fulfillment, healing. And underneath that, everything's upside down. Yeah, so you're going to have a choice. You're putting your burden down. You're going to ultimately decide to be done with this, whatever you just finished. But you can stay bitter, or you can meet up with this Emperor if you want. Bitter. Okay, let me rephrase that. You're pissed off and you feel like a martyr, Taurus. That's why we see you like having the option of staying in that energy in the future. This is also a solitary energy, the Knight of Swords. I'm reading this as a person who's going to prefer the mind with their ideas of their mind. And they're very different choice. This is your choice in the future from this Emperor. Frankly, is like a bit hypermasculine for me, like with the bear pelt around his bare chest, the claws. But this is in the tarot your counterpart. To me, this is so clearly you, Taurus. The Emperor is in the world of red, of passion. It's a contrast between the cool green of the Knight of Swords and the reds, orange, and purples of the Emperor. I feel like this is a profound decision that you're going to have to make between who you want to be. You want to be alone? You want to be with this Emperor? As you let this burden down, you're going to have that option. I like swords. I like to reframe swords, think of them as philosophies. Air is not cold. It is warm and moist. It is spring. It is so we've forgotten that air in the original humoral logic behind tarot, the four elements of tarot. Air is southern air. It's a balmy day, humid, and the moonlight is moist like that, and that's why we talk about the moon influencing. And so the influences, you think of like fluid flowing into you, and there's many crossovers between air and the liquid form that air takes, like steamy and humid in Aquarius, also cupbearer. So there's, and the star is often a person naked, one foot in water, one foot on land, pouring their feelings back into the and that is part of your underlying. This is a star. To return those negative feelings back to earth. Water your garden. Return to who you are, Taurus. And choose how you want to go forward in the world. With the Emperor, or maybe you're the Emperor, decisive, passionate, commanding. Knight of Swords also very masculine energy. Um, but it's coming through to me as like a decision in your future between being with your partner, like in this power couple, and being alone. You've manifested an Ace of Cups, which I think is your Emperor. So embrace that. Even though you're tired and you're poor and you're pissed a little bit, just low lying. So take or leave Taurus, as I said. I am just reading the cards here. Energies come in. I tell them to you because that's what I understand we do as tarot readers. Okay, have a beautiful day.